Okay, that was an easy pickup from Noodle House. From the Noodle House. I like when I pick orders which are ready. You just go there and you grab and you're on your way. I like those ones. You're not wasting time. Because some applications do not pay for waiting, like DoorDash. So you might get a good job, but then you go to the store and you have to wait. You're wasting a lot of time, and yet nobody's compensating you for that. But I like jobs like this. You just grab and go. Then another thing, which the advantage of picking orders which are ready, you just go there and they are ready, is that customers somehow it translates to customer satisfaction, in that because the completion time will be within what the customer was given. Like that the time in which the customer was promised that the order will be delivered to his or her home or house will be met. So if the customer is happy, that also translates to good rating, compliment. The customer might give you a compliment. Or if the customer is extremely happy, they might give you a tip. But that is often rare. Tip is rare. In most cases, tip is like in every 10 orders you can get one tip, like that. Because in Australia, tip is not a must. It's not something a must. So nobody cares much whether you are tipped or. What you focus on is what you are paid on the platform. Unlike the US and I think Canada and some other countries, where people kind of pressurize customers that they need to give a tip, like as if it's a must. No, it should not be like that, because when you pick the job, you were shown the price, so you knew the cost or what will be paid to deliver that order. So it's unfair to turn around and start pressuring the customer and saying the customer did not tip, this customer is not good, they did not tip, blah blah blah, and yet you knew it. Then why did you pick the order if you wanted a tip, and yet you knew there'll be no tip is not automatic. So the idea of most cases blaming the customer for not tipping is actually wrong, because you pick the order without the promise of a tip. So why should you pressurize the customer to give you a tip, and yet it was not part of the contract or the agreement when you were picking the order? You see? So luckily here we don't pressurize the customer for tips and things like that. If you get it, fine. If you don't get it, it's still fine, because everybody is struggling anyway. So I've reached the destination. I'm seeing the instructions, so leave at the door. Good, let's go. Okay, so that one is beautifully done. And the amount is $5.64. So that's what I signed for, because it was going for a short distance. It was actually, I think, 3 kilometers in total. So that's why I always say people should be satisfied with the amount you are given for that delivery. So if you start budgeting for, I think I should go this way. If you start budgeting for what you are not promised, because for someone to be hungry or frustrated or unhappy that they are not getting tips, then it means they are budgeting for those tips. You see? So if you are really love what you are doing, then forget about the tips. If you get it, well and good. If you don't get the tips, it's still fine. But if you start saying, oh, these days there are no tips, blah blah blah, then I think that works against you, because you pick the job knowing very well that the amount you'll be paid is this much. Then you turn around and say, oh, I spent a lot of time, I waited at the store, I did this, or complaints that the order was heavy. You start picking complaints from nowhere, that the customer should actually have tipped because I did this. No, it doesn't work that way, because people struggle. So you cannot force anyone to give tips. No. When you pick that order and you saw the amount that will be paid, $5, and you picked it, why again would you turn around and start saying, oh, I should have been paid more? Why? And you picked it. If you don't want that job, then don't pick it. That's all. Don't pick it. I'm getting a job here for okay guys, I picked job number 4. I picked job number 4, and this one is McDonald's. So let's go. I hope that we will reach there and it's ready. That's the part I like the most. When you are at the store and you don't have to wait. You grab and go. It is 6 o'clock in the evening. That tells you I started this job very late. But anyways, I always take breaks in between. I don't strain myself that much. For example, after I finished the second order, I went back to the house and took a cup of tea and looked for the third order. So the time really doesn't imply that I started very late aside, because I take serious breaks in between and do other stuff. Okay, we are almost at McDonald's. Let's see what we got here. McDonald's, here I come. McDonald's actually is one of the busiest. Do we say busiest or busy? Do we have busiest or busy? English is one of the busy restaurants. Is it busy or busiest? One of the busiest. All right, whatever. So let me. That was a very bad parking. My pamper. Oh. I missed. Oh no. I think I went too far onto the pavement, I think. I hope my bumper. My accent is one of the most unique ones. I can say a totally different thing, thinking I've said the right one. But I love it. It's my accent. No apologies to make. Your accent is original, unique, and special. So let's go grab McDonald's. Then we are good to go. Not ready, so probably I'll wait for a few minutes. Okay, I got my order and I'm on my way. This tree, I'm planning to go and plant it in my farm. That tree is works well for what do we call that? It's evergreen. I think that's the right term, evergreen. So whether it's winter, whether it's summer, it's always green. You see, so it works for dry season and wet season. It's a survivor in short. And it's more of eucalyptus or blue gum type. But it is short. It's shorter. It doesn't grow big. So as I was saying, okay, first of all, I already picked order number 4. So I'm on my way now to drop off. But before that, I was talking about that tree. I don't know the name of that tree, but I think I can I don't know if I've never inquired if I can be able to take the seeds. So that I can go and plant it in my farm, because I really like that tree. By the way, Australia is one of the countries. It's like, well, this is a continent. It's not even a country. Australia is that continent where I think it must be the continent with the most varieties of animals, and also when I say animals, I mean crocodiles, reptiles, birds, things like that, and snakes. I think in terms of comparison, this country must be the leading in terms of variety of things, and even trees, anything nature, ecosystem, anything nature, it must be leading. It must be the leading. Okay. Number what? I'm almost there. Yeah, I got it. So, but the parking is a problem. So what I'm going to do, I will reverse somewhere here. Let me see. Instruction is meet at the door. All right. All right. Okay. Bye-bye. I think that's enough for today, guys. I would love to see you next time. It's getting dark now, so I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. See you.